Ever since I saw this viral video on Instagram, I got interested in this product. So I started to learn more about it and figure out that these are semi-cured gel strips. And I tried a similar product before by a different brand. And I tried it on myself. It lasted for 3 weeks. Everything was great. And I think this product was truly working as it's supposed to. But they marketed it in a different way. Those semi-cured gel wraps that I tried before were supposed to be an overlay for natural nails, which is a great solution if a person is allergic to gel or for home use. Let's say it's pretty annoying applying black or red color with your non-dominant hand, but with the gel wraps it's pretty easy. So I totally like this product. I have this video on my channel, by the way. If you guys haven't seen it, I will leave the link. I thought that this is supposed to be a similar product, but according to this video that really caught my attention, and then I've seen it multiple other versions of this video on Instagram and TikTok, this product is different. It's not just for natural nail overlay, but you can also do extensions with it. And once you do extensions and you cure this gel wrap, it's so hard that you can even peel potatoes with it. And this is where I got really curious, because that video is too good to be true. But according to my experience, you never know until you try it. So honestly, getting this product and ordering it was quite a challenge, but finally I have it. I really wanted to try a clear straps because, as you may know, clear product is the easiest and the best one to be fully cured. And also I decided to try a color one. My only concern is that these gel wraps, they look pretty thin. And even if you fully cure the product, how can they be so hard? But on the other hand, let's just think about it. There are products that are extremely thin but still strong, such as new generation soft gel tips or hard gel or acrylic. So if this product is going to work the same way it does in the video, it is going to be an amazing product, because that means you can easily do nail extensions at home. You can do long nails and you do not need to bother with applying product. This is going to be such a simple process, maybe even easier than soft gel tip. But like I said, we never know until we try, so let's get to it. I'm going to be the model for this trial, and I just did something I always tell you not to do. I had nail extensions for too long, so they were extremely long. And of course, the day before I was going to take them off, I hit something. As you can see, my thumb is a little damaged now. So I need to carefully remove the remaining product and also to prep this nail for new nail extensions. I guess it's very common for nail technicians. When you think that you can do your own nails at any time, you always delay it, and then you end up with extremely outgrown nails. Then I proceed to dry manicure, and as I was doing it, I was thinking this product is actually designed mostly for home use. And when you're doing your own nails at home, I think that most people will not do it that way. But anyways, I want to do everything right like I normally do, so we can test and see if this product is working the way we expect to. Then I take off the surface shine with 240 grit side of the buffer and file my nail a little shorter. Push back the cuticles and let's unpack the product. I'm going to follow all the directions and instructions on the box. The kit includes these gel strips, a little nail file, orange wood stick, and alcohol prep pad. I like that they're packed in this black seal, so if any sun or light will get into it, we will not need to worry that they will harden earlier than we expect to. And they look pretty cool. Now I need to find the right size for my thumb, and of course it's pretty easy because you just need to take the biggest one. And I'm grateful that at least it matches with my thumb, because sometimes I'm not even able to match the right size. I cleaned it with alcohol pad. I'm not going to use any additional prep products because I'm going to follow the instructions only, and then I carefully apply it on my nail. I have to say that it's rather soft and flexible, and it's pretty easy to apply it. All we need to do is to avoid bubbles inside and make sure that it's securely attached to the nail plate from one side to the other. For some reason, I expected them to be longer according to the videos, but I guess it depends on your own nails. If they're too big, like mine, then you only get short nails. Honestly, I hate duck nails or flat nails. In order to avoid it, I would like to create a little curve. So I'm going to cure it as I hold it like this, so we will have this beautiful, nice curve. It was quite a challenge to set up the phone because I wanted to do it in a similar way like they did it in this video. So I will show you that I'm going to cure it for 1 minute, but I decided to do it longer. By the way, I have the exact light that they have. So after curing, this nail is hard. It's not as flexible as it used to be, definitely, but if we press a little harder, it looks like I can pinch it again, or I can flatten it out again. So it does feel flexible. It's more hard compared to what we had at the beginning, but it's not hard enough to be an actual nail. Normally I use that lamp for flash curing, and I'm going to cure it in my full size 54 watts lamp for 1 minute. And then we'll see what happens. Honestly, I cannot see much difference. It's still flexible and we can still make it flat or pinch it more. So I wonder, how is this possible with a nail like this to peel potatoes or even apply anything on top? Because if we apply a color on the nail that is so flexible, it is going to peel within a couple days. If you do not press on this nail and you just lightly touch it, it feels like this is fully polymerized product. But if you press a little harder, you can tell that it's still flexible. Anyways, let's do the potatoes test. I found the one that is not super fresh. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be a little soft, but I'm definitely not able to pierce it, let alone to peel the pieces of the potato like it was shown on the video. And I'm not going to extremes, like I'm not pressing way too hard, so I do not want to damage my nail again. But we can see that the free edge is already deformed. It's not even working on the apple. Man, I should have got some softer fruits like bananas, but unfortunately I don't have them at home. As I was trying my best, we can tell that the free edge of the nail looks differently now. It's key jump, it's a little bit more of a duck nail, and there was no way I could put it back. I mean, I can pinch it, but it's not going to hold its shape, which means these nails will not be suitable for life. Then I wanted to remove it, and I thought that I'm supposed to use an acetone, and I was surprised that the instruction says that you only need to take an orange wood stick and carefully take it off. And of course, it's supposed to happen after at least a couple days. When the product is not as new, I suppose it's going to be much easier, but I just applied it, so it's a little bit of a torture, considering that my nail underneath is a little damaged, but I need to do it for science, right? So I want to try another color as well, but let's protect my nail first, okay? Because we can see that some of my small layers of the nail are falling off on this gel strip, which is definitely not good for my nail plate. So I would like to protect it first before we apply another color. But other than that, I have to say that I'm surprised how easy it is to take these gel strips off. So I guess for the people with healthy nails, it is not going to be painful at all. Let's take a look at this gel strip as I take it off. It's definitely way too flexible. I cannot imagine having even a super short length with this. For overlay, it is going to work, but not for extensions. So I applied dehydrator, and then I'm going to apply a thin layer of the base coat. I'm not going to add some volume or too much product, just a thin coat so my nail plate will be protected, and by the time we will need to remove it, I'm not going to peel some of my layers of the natural nail. Cure it in the lamp, then I need to take off the sticky layer so it will not bother us as I'm going to apply this gel strip. Every kit has the similar contents. They have this file and alcohol pad, and this color looks pretty cool. So as I was applying it, I was thinking that whenever you use something like this at home, I think it's very convenient, because even with gel polish, if you're not a nail technician, okay, if you're just a home user, and let's say you want to go on a date or on a meeting, applying a color like this, like beautiful burgundy or dark red color with your non-dominant hand, it is going to take a while, and still it may not look very pretty. I'm a nail technician, and even I experience serious problems with applying colors like this with my non-dominant hand. So when you have gel strips, it might be a great solution. They feel very similar to the clear straps. I can't say that I can see any tremendous difference, but now you can see the free edge and there is a little gap in between. So I wonder if it's going to stay there. If it does, maybe we will be able to conceal it with a top coat later. I cured it in a similar way with a flash cure lamp, and it is definitely not too hard to have long extensions. It's still flexible. So let's try a full-size lamp at 54 watts, and I have a feeling that this free edge is going to look weird. I think there is a little difference with this color, because clear, when I cured it in a flash cure lamp and in a big size lamp, I could not tell any difference, but this one is definitely harder now after a big lamp. But still, it doesn't seem like we can pass this potato test. As you can see, I'm pressing a little on the potato and the free edge is deforming, which is not suitable for real life and for living with long nails. And the same thing happens with an apple. So unfortunately, this color doesn't work the way we expect it to. So now my question is, I wonder why did they decide to market this product this way, because it could have been a great product if it would work a regular way as a gel strips overlay, because for extensions it's obviously not working even if you do a very short length. A little disclaimer, I do not have any intentions to bring down someone's business, because every time I mentioned a slight disadvantage of any product, I always receive these hate messages from some fans of the brand, like, you have no idea what you're doing, how can you say that? I just wanted to show you guys that this product is not working the same way as it was shown on the video. Also, I'm really glad that I protected my natural nail for this second trial, because now it's not damaged and I can easily proceed with the nail extensions. Let's take a look at this strip as I take it off, and it is definitely too soft, not suitable for nail extensions. I would love to hear your thoughts about these products or similar products. Let me know, guys, what do you think, and thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post nail art tutorials and product reviews just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye.